Hello everyone, it's Sakuems. So this week's video is going to be a new time lapse and a new artwork time lapse. I thought I might try something that I haven't done in a while, which is just to work on the concept art. And I had a vague idea of what I was going to do for this week's video, but it changed almost every day. And so, to avoid pressuring myself, what I usually do is just I think about it, and then I'm like, okay, it's Saturday. I want to make a video, or I have to, whatever it might be. But I really like that I'm forcing myself to put content because it helps, I guess, just create. It creates focused. It creates focused. At least for one day. But I don't know why this week's video was a little bit harder, and I kind of ran out of time based on what I thought I will do. I was like, okay, maybe this, maybe that, and then I just got caught up in a really weird period, and I kind of ran out of time again, and I'm like, okay, it's almost 4 p.m. and I haven't drawn anything. So I tried to do something that's quite fast, which is to just work with pencils. And so I've used a 4B HB and a 4B pencil and a mono eraser, like the one that's like an eraser pen, and it's just a regular eraser. And I didn't have any specific ideas. I brainstormed for a few minutes, and then I started just sketching something that I don't know. I just had a random idea that kind of built itself on the paper. At first, it was just going to be just a regular portrait, and I was like, okay, this is boring, really boring. What can I add? What can I do that can maybe just has a bit more impact and depth to it? And so I've added some cracks on her face, and it's supposed to be kind of also me in a way, or I don't know exactly how I can express things. I feel like at some point I'm gonna have to put some music on top of my videos because the concept that I have are so it's pretty hard because I put pressure on myself that I want to make a good concept, and I want to have articulate what I'm facing and what I have in my mind, in my head, in my imagination. But the things that I want to do in terms of art, what I want to share, what I want to create, is taking too much mental control that I just and focus for hours and hours, if not days, just creating and thinking about it, and just sketching and drawing and painting and coloring, stuff that I have in my head. It's too much work. And it's not just a matter of being lazy or whatever. It's just that after a while, after a few hours, 1 hour, I'm already struggling to keep the focus. So I try to just simplify things, but then that means I don't really get access to what I really want to draw or paint. So it's a little bit tricky. But like I said, so I stopped pressuring myself to do, okay, what can I do? And I just started sketching, and it turned out to be this little girl. So she's kind of standing still, but she's kind of breaking apart. But I'm still working with this duality thing and this connection that I have with nature. It's something that I really like, is you being kind of tangled with your life, And so that's why I wanted to have those little flowers kind of growing out from her hair. And I picked a lotus flower because of what someone told me a few days ago about how they grow in the mud, and they just develop themselves, and they just have to come out of the water and open their petals, and this is just a metaphor of life. Is that you kind of have to get dragged into really the worst in order to really grow, I suppose. And I feel like I mean, I wish it was more simple than this, but it's not. Life is not simple. It's everything but simple, and I do wish like it was more simple right now, but I just have my brain makes it complicated, I suppose. But I do want to work on this direction in terms of art. Is the connection to nature and to life, but in a very raw form that is completely not related to like society or human interaction. Really, it's just like the roots. I really like the roots of life in a way, and so that's why I wanted to have this type of character. I feel like it's like a theme that just has been building up for a while. It started like growing on me a few months ago already, and so I'm just trying to tackle that. But it was just a concept, but I wanted to work at least in black and white, just like shade everything so I can see where I'm going. And I don't think I will reuse this specific idea, but I might just have to work on the same theme if I want to. But I don't know yet. I don't know anything. I don't know when I will. Every time I'm posting a video, I'm kind of like amazed that I made it through another week and I am posting a video. So yeah, that's about it for the video. It's not like it's an insane concept. It's not like the best artwork, but at this point, I just want to be authentic and just post whatever comes to my head, like make a drawing and see what happens. And so yeah, that's what I did. I hope you enjoy the process, and I hope that you'll stick with me for the rest of this art journey, wherever it goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.